Hi guys, I've got 6 minutes 47 for this video. There's wee Glory, she's in labour, she's due on the 14th, today's the 13th. So anyway, I'm just sitting here, Brian's outside planting some seeds. Tim Foster, this is 3 days ago. There's no accidents or mistakes, I'm reading it now. It's about this harvest of souls. Okay, so there are just dates here. I'm not going to, well, I don't know what I'll do. I'm just going to read it. Jesus made a statement in the 4th chapter when he was meeting the Samaritan woman by the well. The disciples wanting him to eat, and Jesus said his food is to do the will of the Father. And then he just offered up his statement below, where Jesus tells them, the harvest fields are ripe now, not 4 months in the future. When is the first ripe harvest? The barley harvested. Levitical 23 feast, the first fruits of the Mosaic covenant, is observed in Nisan 16, or roughly the same time the new covenant Christians celebrate. Resurrection Sunday. Where Paul tells us that Jesus was the first fruits of the dead. 1 Corinthians 15:20, Christ has been raised from the dead on Resurrection Sunday, the first fruits of those who have fallen asleep. See the statement of Jesus speaking about the harvest, when the harvest is truly to begin. John 4:35, don't you, the Jews, have a saying, there are yet 4 months, then comes the harvest? Look, I tell you, lift up your eyes and see that the fields are white, or ripe for harvest. Already the one who reaps is receiving wages and gathering fruit for eternal life. So that sower, Jesus, and reaper, harvest workers, may rejoice together, for here the saying holds true, one sows and another reaps. I sent you to reap that for which you did not labour. All glory to the Lord. Is it possible that Jesus is giving us a time for his Father's plan of the end of the harvest? According to the words of Jesus, the harvest of souls at the end of the age is 4 months before the Levitical 23rd harvest cycle begins. Nisan 16 or April 17th, 2022, Resurrection Sunday. So you'll see that the Lord has shown me Easter. It's the 17th. It's the 17th that the Lord keeps showing me, and when I have to refresh my memory, I heard something about Easter. I knew before I even Googled it that it would be the 17th of April, and it is. 17th of March is St. Patrick's Day, when my mother died. 17th 2020 is the day, June, where something happened in the spirit. Evil, the gold miner, the nice guy, cracked. It's happening every month on the 17th in my testimony, something. But the 17th of April is the first real date, because I believe that the 3 days of darkness will happen on Easter. So he's mentioned 17. Subtracting 4 months now to Tibet 16 on Hebrew calendar, which is December 20th. Well, Glory's having her puppies on the lead up to Christmas, where her last litter, last Christmas, was on Christmas Day, and before that was on New Year's Day. She's had 2 litters in 2020, and now she's having one in 2021 in December, today or tomorrow. And every litter is a sign. Recall the words of Jesus about the winter time. Is it possible that Jesus is giving us a time for his Father's plan for the end-time harvest? According to the words of Jesus, the harvest of souls, the end of the age, is 4 months before the 23rd harvest cycle, which begins 17th April 2022. Subtracting 4 months, here we are now, 17th December. I know something's going to happen on the 17th. And that's the Swedish boy's vision, he says. Recall the words of Jesus about wintertime. Pray that your flight may not be in the winter, which is before the 21st of December. Since Jesus made this obscure statement while he was presenting himself to the Samaritan woman, it would appear he is pointing to the end-time harvest of souls, starting with non-Jews. So Israel is the Gentiles, and I probably liken myself to the Samaritan woman of all the ones that the Lord reached out to that were recorded in the